Shot Time Podcast. I'm in a fucking mood today.
I feel it.
Oh my god. I haven't done shit today. And I was waiting to do this all day. And here we are.
Good, because I'm going to need you on this one. I'm at a low energy level.
Oh my god. So welcome to the fourth. God, it hasn't been that many. How am I forget? Fourth podcast. We did this one 2 days after the last one because I think last one we said we were going to do one right after. But Courtney said the bad N word a lot of times. So we just
I did not.
But no, it was just we had a lengthy conversation about nonsense. So we decided to
Save your ears.
give ourselves a break and come back again 2 days later. So here we are. But we're back. We're rejuvenated.
We here.
I'm feeling weirdly hyper and mellow at the same time. All right. So let's get this started. What tell me about your day. Your 2 days, 3 days, however many days it's been.
Well, I'm in the middle of searching for a job right now. So I've been on a couple of interviews. Mm-hmm. And since I haven't interviewed in a very long time, I forgot what it was like. Yeah. 100%. I got called in for like the third interview for a strip club here to bartend. And then we had to do the uniform check. And then I was told I was too fat to be.
For a strip club? Uh-huh. That must have been a really fucking picky strip club because you're not, actually.
So I was like, man, I got to look for a job, and now I got some low self-confidence issues.
You want to know something crazy? I forgot who showed me recently, but they showed me pictures of you, like when we first met, like when you first got the job at our old bar. Dude, you lost a lot of weight. Like,
yeah,
you didn't look
75 pounds though.
That's crazy, actually. Mm-hmm. I have never gone through that drastic of a weight loss or gain. I think the most I've gained in a short period of time is like 20 pounds, and that's when that's when I fucked my back up.
I can gain quickly.
That's crazy. Metabolisms are insane.
I'm either like a binge eater,
yeah,
where I eat all my feelings.
I eat a lot too. I should be fatter than I am for how much I eat.
Yeah. But you're also pretty active still.
Yeah, well, even when I wasn't, now I'm trying to
Well, even with our jobs, we're on our feet for longer periods of time than most people.
That just gives me an excuse to skip leg day, which I shouldn't.
Right.
I don't.
But for my
thing,
for a little bit. How I lost all the weight was not drinking. That
is such a huge. Everyone tells me that, and I've definitely lowered it compared to how much I used to drink. But like some of the buffest dudes I know are like, yeah, we don't drink at all, and if we do, it's like a vodka, which is fine.
And now I'll drink, my spritzes, twice a month, and I, now my tolerance is lower than ever, so I don't need as much.
Right. I do just love drinking sometimes. Like and it sucks because I genuinely like the taste of beer. But you gotta think of how many
calories is in per beer or in per
like,
shot
it's
that
a
you're
Miller
taking.
Lite. No, it still fucks you up.
It adds up. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, I know. I've done the research.
Now people are like, "Are you even eating?" I'm like, I eat so much more than I used to. And my problem is, I just don't drink anymore.
When I drink and I get drunk, I eat on top of it because I think we talked about how that knocks me out sometimes. Or it'll help. What did I say? Or no, it helps me not get a hangover. So I feel obligated to eat when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, just carne asada fries are.
Oh my god! Drunk, don't bring them up in my household ever again. That was actually one of the big ones for me was carne asada fries. Like one of the big foods I was like, I can't. But I love carne asada, and there's a place I go to specifically that has the best carne asada fries I've ever had.
Mine's sweets. I can't.
It's making me nervous. I'm starting to sweat. But yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, well, because you're not fat. Did you say that they say you were fat, or like did they say you're too big, or did they just say? Well, how did they word it?
They said I needed to lose more weight before I would be considered.
That is ridiculous. You are not like. That's unbelievable. That's like I don't like too skinny either. Well, some guys do, but.
My whole thing is I'm pretty small for myself. This is the smallest I've ever been as a human.
You're skinny.
So it's like, we all see ourselves in one way, and I'm pretty sure
Body
there's some
dysmorphia.
sort of, yeah,
Yep.
I'm sure I have it at some point, but I was like, dang, am I even bigger than I thought I was? And then I'm like,
You're not
but,
big. That's so fucked up.
it was just weird. I'm like,
I
so
think that's fucked.
I'm going to go start a new journey, new life, new job. And
But
they're
hey.
like, you fat. I'm like,
No.
boo.
That's so weird. I don't understand why they would, because you're
But-
not. Like, I'm not even, like, being nice. Like, I'm being, like, genuinely serious. You're not, like, fat or
I don't
big.
know.
Like,
It's weird, though. But
I've
then
seen strippers at tons of strip clubs that are much bigger. Like,
There was actual strippers that were bigger than
bigger.
me.
I don't,
So I
whatever.
was very confused.
Maybe that was just,
Well, that's what
a
they
way
said.
of
They said,
them-
oh, but you can always apply as a dancer if you'd like.
oh. What? What? I feel like that's backwards.
I don't even know. It was so weird.
Well, I've only been to two strip clubs in my entire life, and I've been to one of them twice. So I've been to a strip club 3 times in total. Once with my dad and my stepmom, and that was actually the most fun time, which is weird, but it was the most fun time. And the other 2 times were at this place called Hustler. If you don't know what that is, it's just it's like a big strip club. That was fun, but my dad has been around the block with strip clubs, so he knew all the fun shit. So
I love
all
the
right.
strip clubs.
Yeah, it just it's one of those things where I don't see, it's another one of those things I don't see the appeal in. Like, I could go anywhere else and actually have sex with a girl for much cheaper, if not free sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
I just like the novelty aspect of, like, playing out your taboo in public.
yeah, I could see that. I guess I just don't.
I hang
yeah.
out with a lot of guys, and I'm not into chicks like that. So
Mhm.
it's kind of just like I get to look at titties, which I don't mind.
I definitely like
'cause,
looking at yeah.
So it's kind of just like
I wish they were
watching my
cheaper.
guy friends get to play and
Yeah.
be let it out when they can, where they should be letting it out.
I also think I wish they were cheaper, because I also think I would get fucking wrecked in a strip club financially if I
Oh yeah,
Because-
but that's why they're there,
right. But like not for the girls. For the girl, well, not just the girls. Like, I've never thrown money on the stage or anything like that.
Oh really? Not
No.
even if they're really good dancers.
No, I've never even gotten that close to the stage, really. But
Oh.
the last time I was there, this stripper worked me, dude. She fucking she played me like a fucking violin. I was sitting and like I was already fucked up, and it was this like cam girl party or something, and everyone left, and I was just too drunk to realize that everyone left. But I remember just looking at the table that we were sitting at, and everyone was gone, and I was like, shit, I can hear myself now. And they left me, and I was like, all right, fuck it. And I went to the bar, and I sat there, and this stripper came up to me, and I don't remember a word of what we talked about, but somehow I ended up with $100 less in my wallet the next morning. The fucking witch, dude. Pissed. That's okay though. I mean, I think she was hot. I can't remember. I can't remember anymore. It wasn't even that long ago. I just after that I was like, nope, never gonna be a hobby.
So no on strip clubs.
No strip clubs. I will.
All right.
Or you need to.
How about sex clubs then? How do you feel about them?
I didn't know that was a thing. Like, you can just go and have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I'm sure.
Where? Are you kidding me? Oh wait.
We can make it
Do you mean like I was gonna say Little Darlings, not Little Darlings. There's a place here.
Yeah, there's a few.
What's it called? The one out you have to drive out a little bit. Bonnie's no, not Bonnie Springs. That's like that's different. It's like be like hillbilly, like,
Right.
Hills Have Eyes fantasy.
Well, goat fucking.
What the fuck? It was in that movie. Harold and you haven't seen movies. Fuck. Well, there is a place here. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's the Red Rooster.
That can't be good though. I don't know.
There's also, I think that it's called Serenity.
Well, they gotta be safe about it though, don't they?
One of our really good friends goes and hangs out at them.
Say a nickname. Is there a nickname that we can say so I can ask him? Actually, I don't want to.
Not that I'd get in trouble on it.
Okay. 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 You
But-
know what? I forgot about those.
We
Oh,
should do
boy.
an adventure day and go with our friend.
Oh my god. He could like show, or he or she.
He.
He could show us the ropes. Like, this is Candy. She's my favorite. Oh my god. You imagine being known by name at those places. Hi, Jade. That'd be sick. The only place I'm known by name at is the fucking taco shop up the street, and that's not good.
I just want to sit in the corner I want to be the creepy person in the corner. For all of it.
Go in with the trench coat and like sit there and like,
Yeah.
ma'am, do you want anything? No, I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Just looking. Oh my god. They'd probably kick you out though.
No, you're allowed to do that. There's a lot of
Really?
people watchers. Yeah. It's like a swingers club.
Weird. I've never been. I didn't know that was. I didn't know there were clubs for that. I thought that was like a secret party thing you had to like have a password for.
No, like we could block
That's
out. They have like, especially since
That's
it's
gross,
summertime
but
right
that's
now.
Rad.
Especially since it's summertime, our friends going a lot. So I like
Ew.
these are my favorite stories too. These I'm like, what'd you do today? You know?
Summertime is a hot time for that.
Well, they have like a pool outside.
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
right. I forget. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, cause winter. I like.
You like winters?
Yeah, I'm more sexually active during winter.
I am too,
Like
actually.
a fucking
But I think that's because it's like cuffing season or whatever.
cuffing.
Yeah. Like people get into winter relationships.
Oh, like getting
'Cause it's-
cuffed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not hip with the lingo anymore because I deleted Facebook a month ago.
I
like
think
my
that's just old
grandpa
people
now.
lingo. And you're too.
Getting cuffed. Yeah, it's lingo is weird. Oh God, remember when everyone used to say swag? Were you like?
No.
God, I just hung out with a dumb
I always hung out with
demographic.
everybody way too old for me to be hanging out with.
Swag. What was it? Swag. I say. Okay. I used to say lit ironically, but now I actually say it, and then I say my friend came up to me and he was like jokingly, like as an asshole, he's like, "What up, brother?" Like, cause I got a motorcycle, and he's like, "What's up, brother?" And I was like, "That's good," and I started saying it back ironically, and now I actually say it. It sucks, but I never said swag. Swag was saying it right now feels like sand is in my mouth.
Dude, that's how I feel about YOLO. My best
YOLO
friend,
too, yeah,
she
same
says
era.
it all the time to where now I'm like, YOLO, because I used to make
Yeah.
fun of her, you know?
Yeah. That's how it should always be said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
Well, now it's like also it's worse now too. Like the really like dumb ones, like because Cardi B has that "esquete" and the "occur" and like all that. Okay. Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's just fun because you get to roll your tongue.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, bitch.
That's my. The
Yeah,
yas
I actually
queen.
say yes.
Yes,
queen. Slay.
Yes. That's my
I said that
favorite.
one too. I like making fun of those, but swag is just I hate because everyone that said it was douchey, really douchey.
How to say
Yeah.
douchey?
The word I'm looking for here. Yeah. So, but I'm glad that one died. At least in my circle of people, no one says anymore. If they do, I hope they get beat up because it's a terrible word.
Just walking around punching people.
Because swag was like a pirate term for fancy clothes, wasn't it? Swagger.
I have no clue.
Me booty matey. You know how they say everything comes back. Everything
Comes back around.
comes back around.
Mhm.
Imagine if everyone just started talking like pirates again.
We have.
Well,
I
We
know
know someone
somebody
that does.
personally that does.
but imagine if everyone just one day just started.
Dude, I'm into it.
Bro, I got some sick booty last night, brother.
If I could act like a different character every day.
Yo ho, matey.
Yes.
Oh God. All right. There was something I thought about before you came here, but I can't remember now. But it'll come back to me. Until then, let's do a subject of the week. That's something I wanted to bring up. We should get like a topical, like something relevant for the week that we should talk about, like something that happened in the week
Yeah.
or in the month, a week, whatever. And just talk about like go off on that because there's always shit. Even if I don't have Facebook now, I have this little news app on my phone. Nothing political and nothing like that. I don't want to
Keep it fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep it fun. I don't want to get into politics or anything like that anymore. So let's not do that. But yeah, like I don't know, just something we find one each. Something we find interesting that we see in the news or on social media or something. But
I like it. Good ideas.
for today, you still have your list, right? of shit that you?
I kind of just integrate them as we speak.
Gotcha. Oh, wow. All right. Let's do plastic surgery. When I'm at the gym, there's they have the TVs in front of the cardio things. What are they called? Treadmill. Oh God, the treadmill. I didn't set a timer either. Whatever. They have the treadmill with the TVs in front, and I don't watch, but I always pick the one that's right in front of the A&E TV, A&E the channel, and it always happens to be. I always go there on the day when they play like the botched plastic surgery show.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. That shit sucks. I've seen really bad. Like I know someone who got like just a bunch of botched work. Like she wanted a bunch of stuff and everything she got was just rejected in her butt, her boobs, her lips.
Well, that depends where you
cheeks.
go too, and what quality you're putting in your body.
That's scary though.
If you're putting something in your body, I would spend all the money that you
to do
should
it right. I
to
agree.
do it right.
It's like a tattoo, sort of. Like I want
that's
to pay
way
the
more
most
important than a tattoo, in my opinion.
Well,
'Cause
yeah. But
it's in your
by
body.
far, because it could
Like,
legitimately kill you. I don't think tattoos can actually kill you, can they? Like if something goes wrong.
I'm sure if it got infected at a certain point.
Oh yeah, well there was a thing where
ink poisoning too. Maybe if somebody is allergic to the ink.
I have actually now I'm thinking about it. I've seen some nasty tattoo photos too of like people getting like and it like bubbles. Eesh. Oh, that shit's scary. We do a lot of things. Everyone now, this generation especially, does a lot of shit that risque body modifications.
Yeah.
God, and I dyed my hair in 7th grade from brown to black, and I was like, dude, it burns. Am I gonna die? And I have people over here getting their butts enlarged, and I'm like, wow.
I wish, like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, because I love the look. I love the look of big fake titties and
I like big fake
ass.
tits. I don't like ass. I don't like big fake ass. I like big.
I don't
real
like.
ass.
I don't like that fake looking ass, but we know that doesn't come from working out.
Maybe I have
ass. I like a ridiculous ass with a ridiculously small waist. I like that cartoon character.
Apple bottom jeans. With
Well, just that cartoon character.
Betty Boop.
The Betty Boop, the Jessica Rabbit. You know, those have always been my inspiration of beauty. But I would never do that to my body.
Yeah, that's
it's scary.
It is. It's extremely scary. I would never. I've just seen so much shit now about it.
And especially since, you know, breast implants were such a big thing in the 90s, it's coming out now that there's so many women poisoned from breast implants now that they were linking it to MS when it wasn't MS.
What's MS?
It's a neurological
What's
thing
what's
where
MS
it
stand
hits your
for?
nerves.
What's it stand for? MS.
I'll tell you, I don't know.
Sclerosis?
I think so.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, maybe.
That's scary.
All I just know is the
medical shit freaks me the fuck. Any medical shit. I am a major hypochondriac. I have a really bad habit of going on WebMD whenever I have a minor headache and it tells me that I'm pregnant and I flip out. I mean, like, but seriously, like, I'll have like a minor headache or something and it'll be like, wow, cancer. I'm like, fuck, no. And I like buy my coffin and prepare my funeral.
Really?
I really freak out.
Oh my god.
I really freak out.
I think boys are just pussies when it comes.
The pause. Pussies.
Yeah. When it comes to being sick.
No, I agree.
No,
I am definitely a bitch.
Every man that
when
I've ever known is a big, giant, gaping vagina when they're sick.
I had a.
When I'm like, dude, just eat a couple cloves of garlic, shoot some ginger. Fucking, I got this, dude. I can get.
Yeah, you know what? That's so true. I have never met a girl that has been like sick and taken it as hard as I've seen some dudes or me. I got food and food poisoning sucks. It's not it. I mean, it's not an easy thing to go through. I think for anybody.
It's a cleanse. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
I was dying. I was fucking in my bed.
Well, you're gonna get
Guys, I need some soup.
I do that to myself once a month just to clear my whole thing out.
You
Not
give
actual
yourself food poisoning?
Not actual food poisoning, but it feels like
Courtney.
food poisoning during it.
That's not healthy, I'm sure.
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
It's like a cleanse that clears out your whole colon all the way.
I'm afraid. Okay, I didn't know there was a thing. I'm afraid to do that.
Oh.
Oh, God, I'm so gross.
Your butt's going to hurt.
Been there.
From
We talked about that
wiping.
last time. That sucked.
But-
Not again. No, thank you. If that's
Yeah.
what it entails, I'll pass. My
Colon
colon will
health
be
is very
dirty,
important.
and when I
Very
die, they're gonna
important.
autopsy me, and I'd be like, it stinks like shit. I don't go fuck, dude. I'm not letting my ass burn like that ever again. Watch the last podcast if you don't know what I'm talking about. It sucks. I'm never using baby wipes ever again. Fuck that shit.
I wonder if baby oil affects your butt all the same.
I'll never fucking that's another scenario I'll never be in. You know what?
I hope you're in it in like a month and you're like, damn you, Courtney.
Damn yeah. It's like when you say Voldemort's name too many times, or like that's what we do not speak of. Fuck, wasn't we were talking about that and I lost my train of thought because it makes me so mad because it hurts so much. But
oh yeah, back to boys being pussies when they're sick.
Oh yeah, so I'm not good with it. I'm not good with being sick. Even like last week when I told you my stomach was just feeling upset and I was like, oh, my fucking day is ruined. I don't want to do the podcast today. I'm fucking sick. And then it went away in an hour and I was like, fuck. I've never had I mean, it's in porn all the time where they pour baby oil all over the girls, and I think that's really hot. But I've never done that. Have someone done it to you? The baby oil thing?
No, I'm usually the more
You're the one
experimental
that
one
initiates
in the
the
group.
shit.
I actually haven't ever been with anybody that I can be like completely comfortable with yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I've been with people that I'm extremely comfortable with, but none of them I've dated. Maybe that's the problem. I've had like an epiphany every episode of this podcast.
I have water
Fuck
in
me.
my nose now.
Oh, fucking A. But no, I don't know. I feel like how do I word this? People I'm dating or people I'm at least gonna date, I feel like I want to make them happy all the time, obviously. And like I want to do what they want to do and like I don't want to steer them away from me. So I think I'm afraid to do that weird shit. So the people I do it, I feel like I said, I feel comfortable doing that weird shit with. I don't generally care what they think about me.
Yeah.
For the in that aspect. So I think, but like a girl I've dated for years, I want her to stay with me for years, and I don't want to ruin it by saying, "Hey, could you poop on my chest this one time?"
But here's
I'm not
some
actually into that.
things
That's
about
just a
like
hyperbole.
about girls is if we like a motherfucker, we're kind of down for anything just because we like you.
You think that's all girls?
Yes, if she really likes you, if she likes you enough to put up with you for 7 years or however long.
Yeah, that's true.
She likes you.
Maybe I
then.
just haven't been through that.
You know, there's not any weird parts that she already knows.
Right.
She's just waiting for you to be
To
like,
say it.
yeah, you know, like
Waiting for me to
we know.
Come out of the freak closet.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
But that's the part where I feel like guys and girls fuck up with relationships. It's just communication.
Oh, that's like a huge thing, by far. I firmly believe communication is key. I think we talked about that too. I like communicating. I feel like you need to know. Like I gotta tell you something, you gotta know. Like how I feel. That's a big thing, and I'm pretty good about that. I think for the most part.
I'm horrible at communicating. I just know that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. You're one of those. I think you and me are both people that are very good at giving relationship advice.
Yeah,
But god damn it, when we get into a relationship, everything crumbles for some reason. Why is that? That's like not a normal thing. Like there are a lot of people like that.
I don't know.
That's super
Maybe
weird.
it's because we get like blinded by feelings.
It's super weird because it's weird how odd things like that are shared among so many people. Like there is a group of people for everything. Every single thing that you think is weird or not everyone does. There is 1,000 people, more than that think literally the same exact thing or do the same exact thing.
Well, that's how I kind of...
There are so many people on the planet. It's so hard for that not to be a thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That blew my mind. Like when I came to the realization of that, like a couple of years ago, I was just like in my thoughts, and I was like, damn, dude, everything I do ever in my entire life, at least 1,000 people are doing or have done, or you know, like nothing is new.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like. It's so weird.
It's how you do it. It's how do you make it original?
That's hard. That's like, I was when we did this podcast, or when we started doing this podcast, I was like, how are we gonna like? And podcasts are like somewhat easy to do. You just talk, and if people like the way you talk, then you're good. But there's so many that just, it's like hard to bloom. There has to be more content. Like, and being original is so hard.
Yeah, but that will be our journey of
right,
us getting to, because this is our brand new little baby. Mm-hmm. So
little
this is
boy.
so new.
We can be gender appropriate.
Yeah.
We're a girl.
We'll let it choose later.
It's what's it called? What do they call it now when you don't want it? When they don't want to choose the gender for it, they want there's a thing where parents will say like, "We'll let it decide." Unbelievable, but we're not getting into politics. We're not doing it. But yeah, being original now with so many people on the planet, just having shit that no one else has done is really difficult. I feel like I've been trying to think of like, I mean, we have like all our cool, and I'm enjoying it, and we have all our cool stuff, but I'm like, what can we do that would be our niche, you know?
I have ideas.
And God, if you are listening and have an idea, shoot it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shoot it right in our faces. We want it. I'm not doing that. Everyone's doing, Courtney can do it, but you can't. Gay.
Oh, I forgot to cut my balls.
I'll grab the balls though. It's okay. But yeah, it'll come to us. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Yeah. Fuck. You don't play video games, huh?
No.
What do you think of video games?
I don't really have an opinion on them.
You don't?
I like that, like, say if I'm dating a dude and he has something to do.
Yeah, really.
I like that.
That's actually a really rare, at least in my fucking.
My whole thing is like, I
that's a
can't
rare
be in a
outlook.
relationship. It's because like people are so codependent.
You like a little individuality.
I like I lived a separate life before you.
Right.
I want to continue living my separate life, but just like add you like the best cherry on top.
Yeah.
You know, because now I'm like, oh, I like that human, and I get to fuck that human, but I still gotta go do Courtney things. Mm-hmm. But nobody knows how. Like.
I feel you there. I like having my personal space as well, but like, I definitely want a few days where we're like inseparable. I also like that sometimes.
Yeah, like I like
Not
spending
all
the
the time. I can
weekend
definitely
with
get tired of someone.
somebody.
Get the fuck away. Get away from me.
Yeah.
But half and half, I think.
Well, even like if you're in one room doing one thing and.
Oh yeah, in
like,
the same house.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Even when we're hanging out, like if me and a girl are laying here in bed or something, and I want to go downstairs and do something else for a second or whatever for a little bit, and I like that too. If we can just be in the same household but not have to be attached to each other.
Yes.
I like that also.
That is what I feel a normal relationship.
Weird. Strange.
Like we don't have to be together all the time. We can still like each other all the time.
But so no, like that's like super rare in my experience for girls to look at video games that way, or yeah, because
well, like I wouldn't expect you to like sit down and glue rhinestones on a dress with me.
Don't knock it till you try.
You know, like I love to do that, but like I know my dude would probably not like to do that.
Yeah.
So I'll go with somebody that likes to do that.
I think there's definitely a fine line because I play a lot of video games. Like, you can't walk into a room in this house without a video game console being there. I play so much video games. That's what I like to do. That and the gym and jerking off are my pastimes. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. But I definitely know when to draw a line, and I know when I'm like, say you and me were dating, and we were here, and I was playing video games all fucking day, like, and I do for like 8 hours at a time sometimes. I'm gonna realize like by hour 4, like, or maybe sooner, like, okay, maybe I should spend some time with my girlfriend, or at least go say hi or something. Like, she walked in, I didn't even say hello, I just ignored her, you know. But some guys don't.
Oh yeah, I've been with dudes that like would play
and
video
I don't
games
think
for like 14 hours and then like just crash out.
Yeah, and that's fine if you're okay with it, I guess. I guess you gotta talk about it, but
I don't know. At a certain point, is like,
I think a big
video gaming. Like, how are you doing that on your day off once a week, or is that
Me?
every single day?
If
you know,
I'm
like,
not jerking off,
if it's a
or at the
healthy
gym,
habit still, to where it's not too much in the extreme in any sort of way,
right?
to where it's taking from your relationship, then I don't see why it should be even an issue.
Right, I agree. I think it's okay to until someone gets really upset. Like, I think communication is key, like I said. So I've had cases where I've seen relationships where the girl will immediately come up, or videos where the girls are smashing the consoles while guys are, you haven't seen those? Guys playing video games, and girl comes up and smashes it and takes it away. The parents do that too to their kids, and they'll take it and smash it and destroy it and get angry or yell at them or unplug shit. And to a gamer, unplugging anything that you don't know what you're unplugging is a sin in the Bible of gaming. That is a no-no. Because that could actually fuck things up.
Yeah.
And that shit's not cheap. And I can't tell you how annoyed I get as someone who games a lot when I see those videos of, and I get like getting mad that someone spent all day on a fucking video game when you were sitting right next to them and they weren't like acknowledging you. I get that.
Yeah.
When I'm with a girl and I'm downstairs playing games, I generally try to bring them down. I'm like, I try to integrate them, if anything. But if they're not into it, then they just sit there with me and we hang out, and I don't ignore them completely. I talk and whatever. I can multitask.
Yeah.
But if I did that with a girl and she got up and was like, "What the fuck," and just smashed my,
well, that's just
murders
like
on my mind.
Crazy person.
It happens a lot. I see a lot of it. I've seen that happen multiple times.
I feel like it
in
takes
person.
way too much effort to be that crazy. Like, I don't even have it.
I mean, I get angry, and I definitely.
I feel like the only time I'm ever gonna yell is if I'm drunk.
Yeah, yelling.
I don't yell. I'm not a yeller, and it takes a lot. Definitely not a video game.
It takes a little bit for me too.
You know, it'd have to be like physical.
I think I have pretty decent I used to not have any self control. I used to be a Kyle is what they call them now. Monster drinking Kyle.
Oh yeah, what's up, Kyle?
I used to hit drywall. I really did all the time, and god damn, I did it. The last time I did it, I broke something really fucking expensive, and it was mine. And I was like, why would I do that? And I stopped. I haven't done it since, and. So now, like, I see it, I'm like, God, would I really do that all the time? I really fucking just broke things and threw shit. And
yeah.
I get mad, and I'll sometimes, like, and I'll hit the table, but I won't, I can restrain myself now, so I'm not
actually
breaking
making
anything.
Noise.
Yeah, yeah, like that. I do really, 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 I do get really, really mad at video games, actually. But that's about it. I don't really get mad about things very often. Like annoyed mad or like
it literally takes.
I have a lot of patience, I think.
Yeah.
A decent amount of patience. It does take a lot for me too. It takes a little bit. But yeah, anger management. That's I've met some people with real anger issues. Like real intense anger issues.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's like cuz everything's just every little situation is so intensified.
I just honestly don't understand it. I don't.
I understand it. It just sucks. I honestly feel bad because I get it because I definitely get mad and I used to get mad and do the same. I used to hit shit.
Well, there's
and
so many other
right, but they just that's like the most primal, like easy to go outlet for anger or
I don't know.
being annoyed.
And that's why it's like weak.
But it sucks when people can't control themselves. Like one of my friends was dating a guy who could not. He would lose his shit at the time, and it sucks because it's scary to be around someone like that too. it's like at any moment this bomb could fucking blow.
Oh, my
for
first,
any
first
reason.
dude, he had bad anger. Like he would beat my ass
Really?
all the time,
See,
all the fucking time.
That sucks.
Then I just became like scrappy.
Right. Still, it sucks.
Yeah, but
it sucks worse when they're not, because the person I'm thinking of in my head when he wasn't like that. Best friend. I loved hanging out with him. Really smart dude too, like super smart, but just something, he just had that chemical imbalance or something in his brain. Anything, minor inconveniences, he'd lose his shit.
I don't know. I feel like when you get angry like that, there's signs that maybe
that are like build up signs, or like
just maybe you should look into it more for your mental health. Why are you acting these sort of ways? For your own self.
Yeah. Do you think like therapy works for that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I strongly believe in therapy.
I strongly believe in therapy too.
I don't believe in medication, but I believe in cognitive therapy for sure.
Yeah, I think I like therapy. I used to go to therapy for I used to be a little angsty suicidal kid. I went to therapy for that, and it really fucking helped. It like just because like I said earlier, like I had that mindset where I didn't think a lot of things I did, a lot of other people were doing. So, suicide was like nobody understands me. The classic shit. I was literally a classic suicidal kid.
Were you suicidal, or did you act upon it? Or
a few times. But I don't. And now that I'm after all that happened, and I got older, and I was thinking, I was like, I think that was just like a cry for help.
Yeah.
I was going through a lot at the time with step parents and whatnot, and a lot of family shit and school
just
shit.
Growing up.
When I was getting bullied too, that was like around that time frame, and I attempted multiple times, but I don't know. I feel like there were a few times that I can think of that if I was really gonna do it, it would have happened those times. So I really think I was just looking for help.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, I was angry and I'm gonna fucking do it. But then therapy actually really helped. Now I'm remembering it. Just having someone to talk to. It's really
absolutely.
Nice.
It's getting your internal thoughts out,
And
so you're not
medication actually did fuck me up more. Honestly,
I strongly.
I don't take much medication.
Don't believe in medication.
Even
when I'm sick.
Yeah, me neither.
I am holistic all the way, and I will tell you, it makes a world of difference.
Yeah, the most I take.
And I've always been that way.
The most I take is that Z-Quil to sleep, and then I have a little ball of Tylenol when I have headaches sometimes, and that's it.
Yeah, Tylenol's the strongest that I'll go. Mm-hmm.
I used to. Do you believe in ADHD? Do you think that's a thing? Yeah. I was diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know.
I believe that a lot of it comes from...
Because I'm not hyper anymore.
The food and the things that we have put in our body through years and years and years.
Mm.
Like...
You don't think it's like a mental, like chemical imbalance in your head or something?
No, I believe that...
You think it was put into us?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything's become so processed and so far from what we were originally eating. Mm. That it's giving us cancers. It's giving us, I'm sure it's done something to our mental health as well.
I mean, probably. There's so many uncertain, we talked about how many things are uncertain. It's so crazy to me how much shit we don't, like, not only like humans to other humans don't know, but everything.
I don't know. Shit. I feel like you know what your body wants and needs if you listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's a funny way to think about. That's a good way to think about it, because, I was eating a lot of shit, a lot of junk food crap, for a long time, and then I told you recently I started going to the gym more and eating healthier, and I do meal preps now and whatnot, and I do feel a lot better. I feel way more energized during the day, because I used to eat Jack in the Box, and that taco place I said every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. That was my diet, and frozen foods too. And now I cook my own shit, and my roommates cook shit, and we actually like go out and get meals and cook them here.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really think about that just now. I feel so much better recently. I'm like awake because I used to be able to not survive during the day. Nighttime would be my prime time, and I also think that has something to do with my career. But even just all the time, daytime No, I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
You're not seeing me. But now I can run for hours, dude. I can go, and I'm not fatigued at the end of the day. Like, I do have some trouble sleeping, but like I said, I take the ZzzQuil. But other than that,
it's
I
a
feel
lot
great right
about
now.
listening to your like.
That's so funny. I haven't thought
I
about
mostly now
used
since
to feel
I've
like
changed
shit.
my diet, I eat probably about 85% vegetables, and then mostly treats on the other side. But
Yeah.
I'll do my protein and stuff. But the other day after the podcast, I was kind of all emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna go get McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna
I think it's
be
okay
a
every now
fat
and then.
kid. Well, I was still supposed to do stuff after I ate.
How did it drain you?
I got home and I was supposed to change and go right back out. I didn't even make it out of my pants, nothing. I just passed out.
Do you think that was the food, or do you think that was your mind playing with you there? So you got the McDonald's,
Well,
you ate
and
it.
now my stomach's messed up for the past
Oh, maybe it was.
couple days, and I
'Cause
haven't been able to poop.
I
so.
also believe in having strong willpower over things. So I think like if you think you can do something, you can do it.
Oh, it was delicious, and
To
I'll
an
probably do
extent,
that again
obviously.
in another 4 months.
Yeah,
But
also
it made
a
me feel like
placebo.
shit.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah.
Compared to when I eat a salad, I could just walk around right after and run air. It doesn't feel as heavy on my stomach.
Gotcha. I don't know. I have a weird outlook on that, I guess. I mean, I get it because I just said that I felt like shit when I was eating Jack in the Box consistently every fucking day. Yeah, I felt like shit. But like, if I were to I haven't had any fast food for at least 2 months now, and I wonder if I would eat that. I kind of want to try it out after this. I wonder if I would eat it if I go get McDonald's right now and I have just something. If I would feel the same way, or if I could mentally power myself through it.
I don't know.
Because I wonder, like, maybe when you felt like shit after eating it, maybe your head was just like, I know I'm not going to like this, but I'm doing it because I'm in a sad mood.
No, I liked it. It was delicious.
But, like, you say you don't generally, I mean, it tasted great.
It tasted great.
I do like the way it tastes. But
McDonald's fat kid food is there for a reason.
Tastes good.
Because it tastes good. Like, I had
But do you feel like if
a
you, like, mentally...
cheeseburger and a McFlurry. Like, I went hard.
Stop right now. But you think, like, if you ate it and then you, like, really, like, you said you just couldn't get dressed. If you just, like, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to fucking get dressed. I'm going to do it. That you would have been fine afterwards.
No, I'm sure I would have, like,
You think it
had
was, like, actually
stomach
physically...
problems the whole time. I
Yeah.
don't know. Even after I feel like, if I eat McDonald's, I feel like there's, like, an oil sweat on me.
I do have a weird thing with their fries. And it's really weird.
So good, though.
No, I love them. And I will put myself in this pain I'm about to describe every time I have them. And it's worth it. But I get a weird, and I think it's something to do with the salt. I don't know why. I feel like it's the salt, though. The back of my neck, right here, it like my nape, it fucking hurts. Like, it feels like the muscles are squeezing. It's so weird.
Maybe.
It's, because and it happened every single time I ate fries from McDonald's specifically, nowhere else.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
It is weird. It's weird that shit.
I don't
That's such a
know.
weird, why back of my neck?
That's what, listen to
Am
your
I
body.
eating them in a hunch? Because it's...
So good.
Is that what it is? Just blaming it on the fries. It's actually my terrible posture.
Right.
No, but I agree that shit is... I mean, obviously, it's terrible for you. And I'm super glad I don't eat it anymore. Just to put an end to all that garbage. You saw Super Size Me, right?
No.
You never seen Super Size Me?
I don't watch movies.
That's like a classic movie they showed in like school.
I didn't watch movies.
That's like you. That's another movie you'd like.
I
God
would-
damn! I gotta
You're
open your
you're
third
a
eye
lot
to
younger
movies.
than me. They played
But
Selena
it's a
over
pretty old
and
movie.
over and
How old is
over
that
and over and over and over for me.
How old is Super Size Me? It's about a guy who
Ate McDonald's for like a month. Right?
a month, yeah,
Yeah.
and
But isn't that the whole reason why they actually brought healthy menu
I think so.
options?
I think that movie had like a big impact on it.
And then like why they don't do like the extra large stuff anymore.
The Super Size. I think they still do it in other other countries probably.
I don't know.
McDonald's is
I
such
tried
a
that
huge
strudel waffle thing.
Strudel waffle? Oh, those were so good.
Well,
Stop
they make it
talking
in a
about it.
McFlurry
Oh my
now.
God, you're so good.
Yeah, they put them in the McFlurry.
The whole, that sounds fucking good.
Dude, I was like,
yo, you're fucking me up right now.
In the car on the way.
About to make meal preps at McDonald's. Fucking. But you can leave their food out. My friend was just telling me yesterday. You can leave. They did like an experiment of all like how long. What was he saying? He was saying like the meat from Taco Bell is like the best meat you can get. Oh, my roommate was telling me. He's like, the meat from Taco Bell is the best meat, not you can get in general, but from fast food places. They did like a bunch of tests on all the foods from all the different fast food places. In-N-Out, McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, blah, blah, Taco Bell. And McDonald's scored like, I guess, the worst. And they did the longevity test. They left a burger out. They left like all the meats out for all of them.
Oh, you can leave it
And
out,
McDonald's
I think,
was
for like
out
2 weeks or something like that.
No. Ready for this? They left it out for a whole fucking year. And it looked the same as it did when they bought it. The whole burger, too, not just the meat. They left the whole burger there. All of it. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Oh, gross.
But yeah, in like in all the aspects, McDonald's.
All right, no more cheat days.
Yeah. No, it's, I mean, that like, that's
Have you tried
disgusting.
that
It's like plastic.
Beyond Meat burger? That's gotten really...
At McDonald's?
Well...
Or is that a place? Beyond Me?
No, it's a patty that came out that's supposed to be...
Beyond Meat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a veggie patty, but it's supposed to be exactly like a real patty, kind of.
What do you mean a real patty?
It looks just like a real patty.
Wait, what is it?
It's a veggie patty.
Oh, a veggie... Oh,
it even
I don't know why I didn't hear you
bleeds.
say that. A veggie patty. Beyond Meat.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Del Taco...
for vegetarians and stuff, right?
Yeah, Del Taco has
It bleeds?
a taco for it.
How does it bleed?
It's beet juice.
So it gives you the aesthetic of a beef burger without the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, ingenuity.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. does it? Carl's
it.
Jr. is like one I always forget about.
Dude, I love Carl's Jr. too.
There's one right
Well,
next to my house, too. I just always forget. Carl's Jr.
And I think Fat Burger also has.
Fat Burger is one God, Fat Burgers is so expensive.
I haven't been there in years.
That's like the gourmet shit of fast food. That shit is so expensive. Where do you... I do like... So it's weird that there's fast food places like McDonald's and Jack in the Box, and then there's like these higher class fast food places like Five Guys, and I consider Chick-fil-A a higher grade. Like they're not exactly fat. They're like in between fast food and actual restaurants.
Yeah.
But I'll do those. I'll do those from time way more than I do any.
Yeah,
like,
I would
fast
do
food.
that rather than.
Why? I feel like those are just... I mean, they're not too different. They're just like...
Well, they actually pay more attention to the quality.
Yeah,
of their
they're just
food.
more yeah, they pay more attention. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, Five Guys is good. Wingstop,
I've never had
just higher
Wingstop,
grade. Wingstop is pretty good.
but
I've
love
had better
me
wings,
some
but they're pretty
Buffalo
good.
Wild Wings.
Buffalo, oof.
I love Buffalo.
I used to live next to a Buffalo, and I would stop by every night after work and just get a little meal and gamble a little bit. And they have a bar, so it was just a cool little spot. I need to find more little bar spots. I generally go to our bar, or the bar I work at, and that's it. I want to find more like really weird, obscure bars, though.
I don't know if there's
There's
many
not too
weird,
many.
obscure bars here in town.
I was watching this video of these guys who went to Japan recently, and they were doing a vlog about it. And they went to a bunch of bars, and it showed them they showed where they were going and like the signs and whatnot, and like how to get into these bars, and like some of them were really fucking cool. Like some of you had to go like into a little basement for them, and other ones were like...
There's a little cool
really?
bar downtown that has like a secret door.
I've heard about that one. Someone just told me about that. I may have went there. Is it the one with all the photographs on the wall?
No.
Okay, downtown in Fremont. There's a I forgot the name, but there's a bar that's really weird. That was cool. I heard about that secret door one though. I'll try that out. I just hate going downtown. I was down there last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was reminded exactly why I hate going down there. And I gotta go down there at least once a month to remember why I hate going down there.
That's how I feel about going out in general.
I used to go out like when I turned 21, when the world of alcohol opened up to me and bars, dude. It really was. Holy shit. I went out I was every goddamn night. If I wasn't working, I was out there, and I'm kind of glad I did that because now I'm done with it. I got it over with in 2 years.
Well, that's good. It took me like 7.
I might go back to it eventually. I don't go back to Fremont, but I might go back to that stage if I find another cool spot.
Yeah.
But no, it just ended up burning me out really fast, so that's good. But I was like heavy alcoholic at the time. Like I was constantly drunk.
That's how I feel about the past like 7 years.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm horribly depressed.
I've accepted it. We're moving on.
It's a lifestyle.
Not anymore. We good.
No.
Made it out without a DUI.
Lucky bastard. That was so shitty. My DUI. I was driving from Fremont, actually, from downtown to the place I work at to have another drink, and I went to this place called the Griffin, and I saw some friends there. They were having to be there, and this one of them was like, I bet you can't drink more than me or faster than me, like being a stupid game. And I was like, bet. And I had 4 adioses in 30 minutes, and I was like, let's go to the bar. Let's go to my bar. Let's go. So my dumbass drove, and I was 1 street away from making it. And I remember looking to my right, and I saw the cop in his little cubby with his lights out, and I was like, fuck. And before he even came out of his little cubby, I started pulling over because I knew he was gonna get my ass. I was the only car, like me and another car, were the only 2 cars on the road. It's like 3 a.m. I was like, shit. He didn't even turn his lights on because I already pulled over. Yeah. I knew I was fucked. So he, oh god, this sucks. He walks up. I open my window, and he does that face like he smelled the alcohol. I was like, oh fuck. So then he goes, son, you know why I pulled you over? I was like, yeah, I know. And he goes, you were going 20 miles over the speed limit. I'm like, oh yeah. And he goes, but now I know you're drunk. And I was like, fuck. I was like, shit, he didn't even know I was drunk. I was just speeding. It's like, shit. I was so close to getting away. And he goes, and he told me, because he was actually pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, I am. All right. You know, I'm not going to lie about it. You're going to breathalyze me. I'm not going to get away with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm drunk. And he ended up being really cool. And he was like, yeah, the only reason I really pulled you over is because you were speeding. But then I realized you were drunk, and now you're going to jail. I was like, fuck, dude. That night was actually that first, because I was in there for the weekend, and I got pulled over on Friday. I didn't go till Monday.
Oh, that sucks. Was that your only time in jail?
Yeah. Oh. But that night, the night I got pulled over was fucking weird. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens.
Oh, you just feel it in the air.
On a Friday night in CCDC. So they got this big old truck to come pick me up because he wasn't going to take me in his car. He had to keep patrolling. So they got another truck that they round up all the drunks in. But it was just me and this other lady that was in there. And she was in there for the same thing. And me and her are talking, just whatever, saying what happened, how we got pulled over. And she's mid-sentence, she stops and she goes, I'm going to piss my pants. And I was like, what? And she goes, I'm sorry. I got to piss. I'm going to piss my pants. And she just lets go. And thankfully, she was on the other side of the truck, so it wasn't like next to me or anything. But she just let it go, and it was a lot of. She was a bigger lady, and it was a lot of piss, dude. She pulled the bottom of this truck. I had to lift my feet, and she's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, it's okay. Like, it's fine." Like, if the cop let me pee before they took me, so I was like, I told her, I'm like, if the cop didn't let me go, I probably would have done the same thing. And so we get to the station, and they open the door, and the piss just pools out the back of it was a lot. So then we get in there, and the waiting room, I don't know what to call it, when they're IDing you and whatnot.
Yeah, when they're checking you in.
Yeah, I was in there for like 5 hours, and
the room or like the cells?
Not the cells, the like room with all the chairs. I forgot what it's called. For like there was a fuck ton of people in there.
Well, that's
processing.
That's a good part to sit in.
well, then, some dude gets up and he goes to the restroom, and then another dude got up and went right behind him, and then you just hear screaming from this restroom, like yelling, and one guy comes out holding the other dude, and the other dude has his wrist slit, like he was trying to kill himself in there. He like, I don't know what but he was like, the guy grabbed him and was like, he's trying to kill himself, and it was fucking crazy. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, like, I'm gonna die here. I'm fucked here. I'm fucked for the weekend, dude. I'm fucked. So I called. They gave me one phone call. I called my dad, and
what did he say?
Oh god, we've talked about me going to jail before, me and him.
Yeah.
And so I kind of knew this was coming. But he's the only number I knew by heart, and they don't give you your phone. I don't get a phone book or nothing. So I was like, all right, well, here's my dad. And when you get a call from jail, inmate yada yada is trying to contact you. Do you accept? So he knew where I was.
Yeah.
I didn't break it to him. He knew. So you may talk now. And then it was like silent for like 3 seconds, and then I go, Dad, and he goes, yeah. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm in jail. And he goes, yeah. He goes, what'd you do? I was driving to the bar. He goes, were you drunk? I was like, yeah. He goes, cool, see you when they let you out. And he hung up on me.
I love your dad.
Yeah. Because I knew that was coming, though. I just wanted someone to know where I was.
Yeah.
But we've talked about it. He's like, no, I'm going to let you. Before that happened, he's like, if you ever go to jail, I'm going to let you sit in there and think about what you did. I think he said, especially if you drive drunk.
Yeah.
So I knew it was coming. But yeah, that was an experience. Food wasn't terrible, actually. I mean, you like gourmet shit.
I went to. I got to travel to all of our jails in Las Vegas
Really?
when I went. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Henderson was the best food, in my opinion, out of all of them.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
in general, Henderson was the nicest jail.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Fucking city sucked.
Yeah.
That
CDC?
kind of scared me a little bit.
The one right next to Fremont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on Mojave.
Oh, I didn't go to that one.
And there's city and county. So I think.
CCDC? The one you can, like, it's 2 steps away from Fremont.
So if you get in trouble on one side of Fremont, you go to city. But anything from there over comes, like, say, like, if you got arrested at work, you go to county, I think.
Okay. Well, I was pretty close. So I don't know. But yeah, that's another experience that I learned from, and I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened the way it did. I'm glad I didn't kill anybody. I'm glad I didn't die.
Yeah.
I'm glad my car, nothing happened to my car. Like you said, the cop said I wasn't swerving, nothing. I wasn't driving recklessly. I was just going a little fast.
Yeah.
Kind of pretty fast. I was going fast. But thankfully I got really lucky with my sentencing. After I got out of jail, I didn't have a fine. I just had to do community service. The biggest thing I had to pay for was getting my car out of the fucking impound, and that was like, that was such a shit show.
How much was that?
It was $500.
Oh.
But well, at the time I just didn't have that much. I didn't have that kind of money at the time, and it was normally, so when you get arrested, they tow your car, and after 24 hours, they start charging you $50 a day. I think it was $50. And so I was already fucked for 3 days because I was in there until Monday. So that's already $150. So then immediately after I got out, I walked over to the yard, and okay, this is where it gets really stupid. I know I'm talking this whole podcast, but this story just irks me. So I get to the yard, and they're like, okay, well, what's your car look like, yada yada, and like, we need your ID and we need your registration. I'm like, well, it's in the car, you have to go get it because I took it out when I showed the cop. So like, okay, what does your car look like? I was like, it's a 2000 blah 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 blah. So they go, they look, and they come. Okay, this is where it annoyed me. My phone was in there when I left. I took everything out of my pockets when I got arrested. I left it in the car, so it was all in there. my phone was in there, my wallet was in there, my ID wasn't in my wallet. I didn't know where that went. And then
I'm surprised they didn't take it with you and give it back to you when you got out.
no, when I got out, I got my shoes, I had my watch, I had my keys, my house keys. But so they gave me back my phone from my car, and they gave me back my wallet without my ID, but I had my sheriff's card in there and my alcohol awareness, so I had my picture. So they gave me that stuff back, and they're like, but we can't give you your car back. I'm like, well, why not? And they're like, because you don't have proper identification, or your registration isn't in there. And I was like, well, so you took a phone and you took a wallet out of a car that you don't think is mine, but you won't give me the car. It didn't make any fucking sense to me. So I had to get I don't know where my ID went. Till this day, I have no idea where that fucking thing went. So I had to get a whole new ID, and that took 5 fucking days. And then the registration, something happened with the. Anyways, it ended up being $500. I had to wait so many days to get my shit. It ended up being $500.
Oh,
that was it. That was the biggest fine, though. Other than that, it was pretty smooth. The whole after my DUI, except for the court. Court sucks.
Yeah.
I hate court. Oh, God, that was terrible. But yeah, if you want to talk about it, what did you get arrested for again?
Well, I was a dumbass and didn't pay my traffic tickets.
Little rebel.
And then they went into warrant for 4 years.
4 years? How long were you? You were in there for a little bit.
I was in there for 2 weeks.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
They wanted to keep me in there for 42 days.
So they traveled. You said you got to visit everywhere. They traveled you around?
Mm-hmm.
They like they just had to transfer you?
Well, I was arrested in Henderson because that's where I was at.
Right.
Well, they couldn't move me until Monday. So I had to do the whole weekend at Henderson. And then I had court at City. But then they moved me to City, and then there were 2 full there, so I had to move back to county, but then I had to go back to City because that's where my actual court was at.
Busy 2 weeks of them, man.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I didn't think anybody was going to bail me out. I was like, I'm trapped in here.
Somebody bailed you out?
Yeah, our bosses.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that sucks. Being transferred. I just want to stay in one spot.
I was like,
I want to get it over
so tripped out because I was kind of comfortable there in a fucked up way.
I somewhat know what you mean. It's just, I don't know if I'd be comfortable there for like 10 years, like life.
Well, that's my thing that scared me is like, I never did in my life did I think I would even be comfortable for 2 weeks, let alone like that's a trippy feeling for yourself. You're like, whoa,
it's just
I'm
like,
surviving in here. Like I'm learning
I know
how to get by, which is not.
I know exactly what you mean. I somewhat felt the same way. I was away from everything. I was like completely secluded from all the bullshit I deal with all the time. Like nothing really mattered in there but getting out of there. And that's like the one thing that was on my mind, and I think that was somewhat peaceful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was like making friends and learning how to make tampons.
I didn't talk to anybody.
Oh, I learned how to make tampons.
Like, no, I
had a full-on little thing going. I was doing girls' eyebrows.
No, my roommate went to jail, and he made a fuck ton of friends in jail. Yeah. They hang out. But no, I don't know. I'm shy as it is, unless I'm around people I know from the start.
Yeah.
But I don't know anybody in there, and just didn't talk to anybody. I just kind of kept to myself.
One of the funniest stories about jail is when I was at City. That was the only place that kind of scared me a little bit because like the bitches were definitely hard there.
As fuck, yeah.
Harder there. So I was like, okay. I'm walking through for chow, and somebody's like, hey, you Courtney Brutalman? And I'm like,
somebody knew you?
Yeah, I was like,
ooh, that would scare me.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to turn around. This is anybody that's in jail. I don't want to know.
That would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, Courtney, just take everything you've ever learned in your whole entire life. This is it.
Yeah, this is
prepare.
The moment. Do or die.
And then I turn around and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, you know Yoshi?
Oh.
And I was like, that's not the name you also want to hear in jail either, too, you know?
So you like put
So
your
I'm
fist
like,
up. You're like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, and they're like, that's my boy. And I was
good.
like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
God.
a hit or miss name to hear.
Dude,
in
yeah, I
jail.
was like, this motherfucker goes around beating people's ass all the time. This bitch knows I'm his friend. What happened?
Friend or foe?
Right?
Yeah. All right. Well, that was another good one. Jail talk is because we're big bad jail people.
We should
In there for
find
a
our
weekend,
mug shots.
Oh. Where can you find those? Because we know
I think
someone.
it's like mugshot.com or something like that.
Okay, I looked for so long. I'm gonna go look at I looked at my phone. I think my phone's just garbage, but I'm gonna have to go look for it because someone brought up the idea of putting our mugshots on pins or mug cup. Oh, if I had a mug.
Oh my gosh, we
with
can
my
make little
mug
shot
on it.
glasses. Oh.
I don't drink coffee, but I would start drinking coffee if I
Right.
had that mug. But yeah, that was I think that was enough time. We were just talking. I think we pretty much got this down now. The format of it. I feel pretty at ease with doing this now.
Yeah.
I still want to get suggestions from people if I like hearing ideas that people have. And like we said earlier in the beginning, I don't know if we said it on camera or not, but I just want to start doing activities and like things on here. Like I want to get ideas from people and like I want to do.
No, I think we should start going on adventures.
Vlogs. I want to start doing vlogs. Just weird shit. I want to
Maybe the first one could be the Swingers Club, since we've talked about it.
Can we film? Well, we're gonna have to
We
make
could
an account
film
on
our
Pornhub.
experiences.
We can just talk about it after.
We can film us the whole time through it.
Just a face cam, just like right in our face. Oh, she's
I'm
sucking
gonna
my
be the
dick. She's sucking my
I'm gonna
dick.
be the creeper in the corner, man. I'm gonna be like, all right.
He's getting blown. He's getting blown now. He's like a fucking
I see a finger.
newscaster. He's screaming. He's yelling. He's running. He's running.
Ew,
He's
there's
out.
eye contact. Ah.
But yeah, so like we say every time, if you guys have anything, let us know. Also, not this one. I want to fuck around with it a little bit more. But next one, I'm going to start posting on a audio only site. So if you don't necessarily want to sit here and watch the YouTube video all the time, you just want to have it so you can listen to it without having to have the thing in front of your face.
Yes, my soft angelic voice.
Our soft angelic voices, ASMR sessions.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. I think the next one, not this one. Episode 5, we'll start putting out. I'll let you know, but we'll start putting out just audio.
He's gonna start putting out. He said.
I'm gonna start putting out ASMR audio. I'll put out tough. But yeah. Thank you again for joining us.
And thank you for sticking with it. We're gonna figure out some cool shit for you guys.
Yeah, we
make
want to
it
do
even-
we want to do some content. We're just trying to get this down first.
Yeah.
So. Sweet. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.